YouTube, it's your boy Yo, best that ever did it. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my boy, a true winner, 6 p.m. Or shall I say more? Nah, just playing. Let's get right into the business. We doing something different today, y'all. We pulling up Kim Pong. We pulling up all of this. We turning up today. Basically, we trying something new. We finna have a new schedule going from here to March Madness with college basketball. So stay tuned. We finna spice it up, ramp it up a notch, and we finna become very, very wealthy by time March Madness is over. Let's get it together. Leave me a sub, leave me a like, comment your top 3 picks. I'm gonna leave my 3 picks at the end of the day, at the end of the video. Y'all know how we do it. And if my 3 picks go 3-0 with your 3 picks, I'm gonna cash up you $20 to qualify. You have to be subscribed. Comment in the comments. Sweep. You know what I'm saying? Comment in the comments the word sweep. And if we do exactly that, sweep 3-0, 3-0 together, I will cash up you $20. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Get your drinks, get your squares, get whatever you do, you know what I'm saying? Let's kick back and get right to it. We starting off with Chattanooga at VMI. This is a matchup we already seen earlier. VMI, if we look on Kim Palm, VMI is down there at the bottom of the barrel. This is VMI right here, 348th in the country. And then if we look at Chattanooga, I do not know where they're at on Kim Palm. But they should be around like this area with their other team, like Western Carolina is better than them, but Chattanooga, yeah, 149. So we go from the 300s to the top 150 team in the country. If you see this right here, my boys right here, Chattanooga, they're scoring 2 points, 2.5 more points than the average Division I team. The defense is like allowing 2 points more than the average. You know what I'm saying? The kill shots right here is how many times they went on a run. As you can see the description right here, the number of double-digit scoring runs per game without the opposing team scoring anything. They got 15 kill shots and they've allowed 11 the whole season. True tempo, 68. You know what I'm saying? Not that fast, but it's pretty up there. Anything in the 70s is pretty fast, or close to the 70s is pretty fast. Offense is ranked 127, 226. You know what I'm saying? So when I type in these teams, I just want y'all to take a quick glance. I'm not gonna go over every single team that I type in, but I'm gonna pull it up for y'all to see, and you could pause real quick and look at it yourself. But we're gonna get through this as quickly as possible. It's a bunch of games. I can't explain every, you know what I'm saying? But on this one, it's short, sweet, and simple. We're going with Chattanooga to cover the 16-point spread. They beat these boys by damn near 40 last game. I think it was by 40 or in the high 30s. They won by 30 something plus. I think it's no problem for this team to do it again. As you can see, VMI's only did this kill shot 3 times and they allowed it to happen 22 times. Very terrible. They allowing 1 per game at least. You know what I'm saying? So you're getting ran and going on droughts every game. Every game. Your offense is ranked 358, defense ranked 352. You're ranked in the 348, 350s. You know what I'm saying? Terrible matchup. Chattanooga's going to blow them out by 40 again. Maybe not even 40, but at least very minimum is 18. They're going to win by 18, 19 at the minimum. Give me the Prey to lose this game by more than 16, man. The Prey is going to get chewed on today. Give me Chattanooga minus the spread. Next up, Albany at Binghamton. And this is just a gut feeling. I got to go with Albany in this one. Binghamton at home is 7-2. That is a fact. They didn't beat UMass. They only beat NJIT at the crib. Beat Maine by 1 point on the road. This same Albany team beat you by 20, and that was about it in conference play. You've yet to get a home win in conference play against a good team besides NJIT. Give me my boys Albany to get the outright victory again. They beat these boys by 20. When you lose in the UMBC, that is pretty bad. Yeah, the only win after that fucking Binghamton win was New Hampshire. That's a true road win. You can't argue with it. Give me Albany. It's a coin flip game. I gotta side with Albany, the better team. Gotta side with Albany. Wisconsin, Milwaukee at Youngstown State. Youngstown's 11-1 at home, 17-7. Milwaukee's 30% on the road. 3 out of 10 games they won. 30% on the road, straight up. They are 8.5 point underdogs, which is a bit much for my taste. You know what I'm saying? When they come in on the road, Wright State's house, you lost by 14. You played NKU at their crib, you lost by 18. You played Oakland at their crib, lost by 5. But at home, you're beating the same Wright State team you lost by 14 to. IPFWs, you got them out the way. You know what I'm saying? That's a fraud. And you only beaten Detroit Mercy twice and Cleveland State. You know what I'm saying? Took Oakland in overtime. But I mean, I know this is way too many points for a Youngstown State team to be laying. They beat NKU by 30 at the house. Last game at the house, they beat Wright State by 10. Last game before that, IPFW, what's that? 8. They beat them boys by 8. And then you see the same team, they lost by 3. Lost by 7 to Oakland at home. I don't think you should be laying 8.5. If we look and see where these teams is located at. Milwaukee's 227th in the world. This is not the official KenPom. This is slightly different. So KenPom might have them at a different rank, but this is a little bit more, I would say, more clear, more, what's the word? It's a little bit more accurate, I would say, than KenPom. KenPom has certain people that shouldn't be ranked in certain spots. Maybe the same could be said about this as well. Nothing's perfect, but I kind of like the rankings on this one a little bit more accurate. Milwaukee's coming in this one. They're scoring about 2 more points than the average team every game, and they're allowing 6 more points than the average defense. That's the biggest problem with this team. As you can see, they're ranked in the 300s, but the offense is pretty strong. That's what their bread and butter is. Whole bunch of offense, no defense. And when we looking at Youngstown State, they have a much better defense and a much better offense. Not much better, but the offense is ranked better. Defense is tremendously better by damn near half. The home rank is pretty high, so they do get a lot of good home crowd advantage. 20 kill shots a game, 9 allowed. I like what I've seen from Youngstown State. I got to go with Youngstown State to win the game, and I like the over. It's already close to 160. I like Youngstown State to get the job done at home on the money line, but I like with Milwaukee to get the cover. Youngstown State wins, Milwaukee covers. Next up, we got Green Bay at RMU, and I'm going with Green Bay. Green Bay already took a shit on these dudes earlier in the year, and Robert Morris is terrible as a favorite. I don't see why they're the favorite. They've only been able to beat Detroit Mercy, Iwapui, and IPFW in overtime at home at that. You know what I'm saying? Like, Wisconsin Green Bay beat the shit out of y'all by 17. You were only able to muster 61 points and allowed 78. Wisconsin Green Bay is coming to this one 5-7 on the road, pretty solid. They've coming off of a 4-1 stretch, 4-1 stretch in their last five. Pretty good in conference. They only took a loss on the road to Oakland by 6 and NKU by 22. Other than that, they've been spot on. Give me Green Bay to get the fucking sweep, get the brooms out, sweep the damn regular season series. Give me Wisconsin Green Bay. Wisconsin Green Bay is way ahead of these boys in the ratings. Oakland at an NKU, and NKU is coming to this one as the home underdogs. That's pretty shocking. That's very shocking. Oakland is really, you know what I'm saying? It's like Oakland lost by 10 to Wisconsin Green Bay. Couldn't, you know what I'm saying, cleanly beat with Milwaukee. Had to go to overtime. At Iwapui, you gonna win, of course. At Youngstown State, that was a great win. At Cleveland State, you see they couldn't beat them. They got a Xavier win and a fucking LMU win. That's pretty nice. Yeah, this team is pretty good, man. It's pretty formidable. Beat Cleveland State. Man, these boys are good. You know what I'm saying? NKU's coming to this one a little bit more inconsistent for sure. Losers of 3 straight. Looking for a bounce back game at home. NKU, let's look where they at on the ranks. Northern Kentucky, they're putting up 4 points less than an average team, and their defense is pretty sound. The defense is their bread and butter. That's what wins them their games. I do like the under because this will be a defensive showing with 2 defensive teams. Might be not getting out of the 60s in this game. Give me the under as the strongest play. As you can see, the kill shots are about dead even. Home rank is low, so the home advantage doesn't mean anything. Their roster ranked is 250 in the world. Yeah, man, this is what we're going to expect from NKU, and Oakland coming in this one is pretty solid. Oakland scoring about 3 points more than average, giving up about 2.5, maybe 3 points more than the average team would on defense. And the true tempo is 68. As you can see, the home rank is much higher. They're a better team at home. Roster rank is in the 150s. The roster is better than them. Total kill shots 15. That's what I'm saying. It's like about even, and their offense is the strongest thing in their arsenal. The defense is 237, but that's not too bad. You know what I'm saying? Still top 250. Give me my boys Oakland to get the outright win. I see why they're the underdogs. NKU. I see why. I think I gotta go with my boys Oakland in all reality. Oakland to get the job done on the money line. On the road, the books are telling us they're favored for a reason. Next up, Detroit Mercy at Wright State, and I'm going with Wright State immediately. 0-24, 0-15 on the road. There's no way I'm gonna back these dudes. Wright State is not that good, but they're way better than these dudes. Everybody's gonna beat Detroit Mercy. As you can see, they only beat Iwapui by fucking, 7? Land 15 when you play these dudes earlier. Yeah, I know you can hang with these dudes for sure. Give me my boys Wright State, the Raiders. The Raiders. Give me the Raiders to win the game by 20 points. I'll lay the number. Merrimack at LIU, the Sharks. The Sharks. Them bitches is weak. They ass fool gang. They ass finna get their ass smushed. Merrimack is coming to this one. Winners of the last 4. Beat Stonehill. 2 good road wins by double digits decisively. And they got an outright home win against Central Connecticut. We were on Central Connecticut in that one as well. I think we see a good game again. LIU coming to this one pretty banged up. They did win their last game, I believe. They did against SFPA, one of the weakest teams in the conference. But other than that, other than Stonehill, you know what I'm saying? You're getting shitted on by Lemoyne. That's terrible. Then you played the same team SFPA lost. I just think it's time for these boys to go back on a losing streak. They're not gonna have a good upcoming schedule, so this is the best probably game in the next 2-3 games. Give me Merrimack to get the bang out, and then they're gonna probably go on a losing streak after that. Give me Merrimack to get the spread over. And then Sacred Heart at Central Connecticut. Now this is where I'm gonna start fading. These is overvalued as teams like Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart is 2-9 on the road. Every time they go on the road, it's just no good. Lemoyne is the only road win in their last. Besides, since November 14th, when you beat Holy Cross, that was their last true road win. November 14th. November 14th. Before this damn Lemoyne win. You know what I'm saying? I'm not stupid. Give me Central Connecticut State, and I will lay the spread. Lemoyne at Stonehill, two terrible teams. Of course, Lemoyne's gonna be the favorite, just off records. I'm not in love with this game. I don't like either of these teams. If I had to pick one, I would side with Lemoyne, but I'm not in love with it. It might be a shot to take with the Stonehill. You might be able to take a shot with the Skyhawks, man. At home as an underdog against another badass team. It might be some value with Stonehill, but I will pick Lemoyne though. I'm not touching this game. Next up, Sanford at UNC Greensboro. Sanford's 20-3, only 3 losses on the year, 6-3 on the road, 9-1, 90% at home. Is UNC Greensboro coming off a Furman win on the road? What a great win. We faded them boys last game too. Faded Furman ass. That shit came into tuition. Their last home game was against Mercer. They lost by 6. Beat Citadel, Wofford, lost to Sanford by 9 at their crib. And you beat Furman twice. I think this is a bounce back game for UNC Greensboro. Sanford is nice. Don't get me wrong. Sanford is damn good this year, as we could see. Sanford is one of those teams. Look at this right here. Let me pull up these dudes. Let me pull up these boys. I'm going to keep the updated injuries on. Sanford, top 100 team. 19 kill shots the whole year. Only 7 allowed. Offense is top 66. Top 70. Defensive is 161. And then look at the home rank, 208. That's pretty good. The roster rank is 80th in the world. UNC Greens, they're at 126. 100, top 110 rank offense, top 160 defense. Home rank is not higher than Sanford's, but it's still damn near 200. Good high scoring home rank, home advantage. 11 kill shots, 7 given up. You know what I'm saying? Pretty tough matchup for both teams. I got to side with the home dog, or the slight home favorite, I should say. But basically, they got these boys at a damn pick 'em. Give me UNC Greensboro at home. I think they're the much better team. Sanford is pretty fucking good, but UNC Greensboro has way more bigger wins to me on the year. Sanford got a lot of cupcake wins. Let's see if they hold true on the road. Vermont at NJIT. Vermont's going to take this one home. And with the gift wrap on it, give me UVM, lay the spread. UMass at UMBC. I'm fading UMBC every chance I get. And this is the number 1 team in the conference, UMass Lowell. Give me my boys, UMass Lowell Riverhawks. Give me the Riverhawks. They're 8-3 on the road. Out of 11 games, they've won 8 on the road. Like, great road team. You can't ask for a better road team. Give me UMass to lay the big spread. I'll lay 10 points with them. New Hampshire at Bryant, and I'm going with Bryant. New Hampshire is a fucking joke. I was on this team early in the year, and they did us good. We made money off this team. They are 4-1 in their last fucking 5. They beat UMass too on the road. They did. They did. But you see what I'm saying? You're beating UMass Lowell, right? The top team in the conference, but you're losing to Albany. You're taking Binghamton to overtime at your crib, at their crib. You know what I'm saying? It's no good. I think it's a time they get faded. At Bryant, when you play Bryant at your house, in your domain, you play the team and they beat you by 15. Now you're going to their crib. It's not a revenge angle for me. I'm going with Bryant to get the job done again. Bring the brooms out. Sweep them boys, Bryant. Give me Bryant and I want to cover the spread. North Alabama at North Florida. The Ospreys versus North Alabama. The Ospreys 10-2 at the crib. They've been on a fucking tear. Only lost last game by overtime, and they lost to EKU at their crib. That's not bad. Other than that, when you playing a motherfucking team like North Alabama, kind of similar to Florida Gulf Coast type of talent, maybe even Queens, and they're just running past these teams, blowing past them, blowing them out the building. Give me the North Florida Ospreys. They've picked it up. As you can see, this team was on an overstretch to start off the conference play. Then the last 2 games have been unders. Give me the over in this game. I like the over. There's no defense going to be played in this type of game. As you can see where the defense ranks really quick. North Florida Ospreys is ranked 250 in the world, basically. The defense is their weakness. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like the over. No defense. The offense is top 150 in the world for North Florida Ospreys. It's pretty good. I think they're going to get the home win. North Florida on the money line. As you can see, they give up a lot of kill shots a game, and they're not giving out as much. The home rank is pretty solid in the hundreds. And the team roster rank is 225. As you can see, their oppositions. North Alabama. North Alabama's 235 in the world. The damn home, the roster rank is 250. Defense is 280. And the offense is 193. Still gave up more kill shots than they did themselves. Give me my boys North Florida to get the job done at home. I don't like when this team goes on the road, but I do like the over. Give me the over in North Florida and North Alabama, and I got North Florida on the money line. Middle Tennessee at Liberty. Liberty's laying 12. 0-6 is Middle Tennessee on the road out of 6 tries. Failed to win any game, and I'm not going to back them here. FIU, Jacksonville State. That's the only 2 home wins in the conference. And other than that, it's been all misery. You know what I'm saying? Miserable. That's what you get with this team, Middle Tennessee. Miserableness. You know what I'm saying? Give me Liberty. I think Liberty could beat these boys by at least 15 point win. Give me Liberty. I'll lay the spread. Sam Houston State at Jacksonville State. And Sam Houston is the underdog. Yes, they're 4-8 on the road, but look at this shit, man. Look how bad this team is. You know what I'm saying? Look at this little stretch they went on, the winning stretch they did. Pretty much all bad teams except for Liberty. They were an 11-point underdog, beat Liberty by 10 at Liberty. But after that, it just went all downhill. You've only been able to beat this Liberty team. For some reason, they have Liberty's number. Everybody else is pooping on these dudes. Sam Houston's coming to this one, lost last game, of course, by 7, laying 3. And it's just a bad matchup. I like the under Under. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of unders going in their last 10 games. They've beaten up on good teams like Louisiana Tech, Western Kentucky twice on the road. You did not get able to get up there with Liberty. I gotta go with Sam Houston in this one. Honestly, it's just telling me something's about Sam Houston's gonna win this game. In a low scoring environment like this, I gotta side with the underdog. That's better. This is a better program, better team, better coach, better players. Sam Houston on the money line in the under. This might not get out of the 50s. Memphis at Temple. Memphis is coming to this one. Memphis laid an egg. Remember that game? Memphis laid an egg right here against Rice. And they almost let these boys, Wichita, do that to them on the revenge angle. They went on a 4-game losing streak, almost a 5-game losing streak. They are on a 5-game cover losing streak, having to cover the spread in 5 games in a row. Temple is 8-point underdog at home, and they're feeling themselves right now. Coming off 2 overtime losses, they're feeling themselves. They felt like they're that close. You know what I'm saying? It's just they want this next one more than ever. You know what I mean? Like, once you come to overtime losses 2 games in a row, it's like the next game, we finna go out there and win, y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what their mindset is going to be coming out here in this one. They do have a home win against Wichita. Other than that, they've been on a straight slump. I've been fading Temple a whole year, you know what I'm saying? Damn near a whole year. I've been fading this team the whole year. Give me the under, and I think Temple's coming out here covering the spread. Until Memphis shows some signs of life and being that juggernaut team we know them to be, give me Temple to cover the spread. They're desperate. Give me Temple at home to cover the spread and the under. I like the under in this game. William and Mary Tribe versus Monmouth. As you can see, William and Mary Tribe is pretty bad. 315th in the world. They're giving up 8 points more than the average Division I defense would, and they're scoring 4 points less than the average Division I team would. Defensive rank is 337 out of 360 something schools, 363 I believe. The offense is 268, damn near 300 almost. They giving up more kill shots than they did. Of course, this is a bad team. Roster ranks in the 310 mark. William and Mary, they're going up against Monmouth. And Monmouth is a top 200 team. Pretty even on defense and offense. Defense is slightly better than offense. The roster rank is about 185. And they've conceded more kill shots than they've given up by 1. Give me Monmouth at home. And they're laying 9 points. They're 90% at home. 9 out of 10 games they won. 2 out of there, and then William and Mary is 20%. 2 out of 10 games they've won. Gotta go with Monmouth at home. Later big number with Monmouth. Stony Brook at Elon. And Elon did us right last game. We fucking did. We know what I'm saying? They did us right. Every time we bet against Elon, they win. Every time we bet on Elon, like this Campbell game, we were on Elon, they lose. You know what I'm saying? This Elon team is super gay, super inconsistent. Inconsistence not gonna do it for me. When I'm gonna any chance to fade you, I'm gonna fade you when you're this inconsistent. Give me my boy Stony Brook. Make it short, sweet, and simple. Elon should not be the favorite. They're 4.5-point underdogs at home for a reason to a subpar Stony Brook team. You know what I'm saying? Stony Brook is subpar. They are. They're not the best. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's damn near a 500 team, 12-11. It's just a much different team, though. You get more consistency from this team than you would from Elon. Give me Stony Brook on the money line. Northeastern at Campbell. Campbell is the better team record-wise. Yes. Yes. They are. but I'm not fucking with them. Give me Northeastern in this one. Northeastern 8-5, 3-10 on the road. Asshole on the road, but you know what I'm saying. I think they're better than the record indicates. It's certain teams like this that's just better than their record, even though their losses are outweighing the wins. They've only got 2 wins since January 4th. You know what I'm saying? It's February. Well, 3 wins. My bad. They beat Elon as well. Campbell in this one is. It's just like you picking a coin flip. You know what I'm saying? This is a coin flip game. Campbell is 300 ranked in the world. Roster ranked 304. Offensive is 3 in the 300s. True tempo 66 is pretty low. Kill shots is over. Northeast. Northeastern. They're 261 in the world. You know what I'm saying? Defense is bad. The defense is their Achilles heel, but they got more offense. They got more firepower. The roster rank is better. Give me the over in this. I like the over, even though should be a low scoring game. This should be a low scoring game, given the defenses and shit and the pace of tempo these two teams play, slow paced games. I do think the under is always a big possibility in this game, but this is one of those games Northeastern has a day they wake up against. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm going to take the over on the contrary. I like the over, and I like Northeastern in this one. Campbell's 3-point underdogs. I like Northeastern as well in this one. Hofstra, Hampton, and I'm getting Hampton vibes. Hampton vibes at home. Hofstra is cool, but they're 2-7 on the road. You know what I'm saying? They played Stony Brook, beat them. Couldn't beat Monmouth, lost by 3. The same Hampton team, they beat them by what's that, 9? Beat them by 9. Hampton was blowing them boys out though to start the game off. You can't allow that if you're Hofstra. You can't start out the first half 42-27. You know what I'm saying? That's terrible. It's no way you should lose that game if you're Hampton, but you're Hampton. You're the worst team in the conference for a reason. You find a way to lose games. But I think Hampton is one of those teams that's got these dudes' number. As you can see in that first half, there was a blowout. Give me Hampton at home plus the 12. I'm gonna fade Hofstra on the road. Hofstra's good at home, but they're not the same team on the road. Drexel at UNC Wilmington, and give me UNC Wilmington to lose the game. I got to go with Drexel in this one. UNC Wilmington is undefeated at home. I already know. Y'all could tell me again. Beat Campbell by 3. Beat College of Charleston twice. Lost to Stony Brook on the road. Beat Delaware at home. Beat Monmouth. This Drexel team beat you by 15, though. You know what I'm saying? When you met up with these dudes at their crib. Give me Drexel as the underdog, which I think is the better team. Drexel, the better coach team, better roster, better defense. Delaware at Towson. Delaware is not going to win this game. Give me Towson at the crib. I'll lay the 5 points. I think it's right where it should be. This is a 5 to 6 point game. Give me Towson to lay the number. I might take them on the money line just for extra safety. Give me Towson on the money line instead. Money line Towson. Iowa at Penn State. And I'm going to go with Penn State just because they're at home. If Penn State was on the road, I would go with Iowa. This is a home crowd advantage type of game. Iowa is not that much better than Penn State, and Penn State is not that much better than Iowa. This is a home field advantage type of game. Late game. Free throws will win the game. Whoever could go on to more runs will win the game. Give me Penn State, Kanye Clary, and Co. to win the game at home. Iona at Niagara, and I'm going with Iona. Niagara. Look what they did last game. We were on Niagara in the last one, and they got the job done. On Canisius. They did their thing against St. Peter's too. We faded Niagara in that game. I ain't gonna lie, we faded Niagara in that game, and they bit us in the ass. But we faded Manhattan in this game, and you see Manhattan came into play, beat this weak ass Niagara team. Second place team in their conference. Iona's coming in this one in fifth place, 4-1 in their last 5. Niagara did beat them by 2 points on the road. And I think when Iona goes on the road, they're going to do the same thing. Give me Iona to win the game outright. And a revenge angle. Ryder at fucking Fairfield next up. And I'm going with Fairfield. Last game when Ryder played Iona, I took the over. As you can see, it was a 93-94 score. Very easily over. When you see this type of team, Ryder play bigger, like tougher competition like Quinnipiac, the spread is gonna go over. Iona is gonna go over. When you see them playing the weaker teams in the conference, like Mount St. Mary's, St. Peter's, Manhattan, even Marist. This game went over because Marist has no defense, but this game should have went under. Pretty much what I'm saying is you see all of these O's and very few U's. Give me the over in this game with the strongest play. As you can see, it's already at 150. Give me the over, and I will take Fairfield to win the game by 4 points. Central Arkansas at Jacksonville, and I'm going with my boy Central Arkansas. Can't get behind Jacksonville at all. Terrible program. Fool's Gold is Jacksonville. Fool's Gold. St. Peter's at Quinnipiac. Quinnipiac's laying 7. And we were on Quinnipiac against Canisius in the revenge spot. Canisius beat Quinnipiac by 20. Quinnipiac returned the fucking favor by more than 20. Beat these boys by 25. They're on a... What streak they on? Yeah, they're undefeated in conference play like I thought. They're holding teams down. Very down. As you can see, this team is trending towards the under. They only got 3 overs since January started. The rest have all been unders. Went over with Fairfield, Manhattan, and Mount St. Mary's. Went under with Iona. I think this game goes under the total as well. Last 4 out of the 5 games for this team has went under. As you can see, Fairfield didn't get out of the 130s. It was 130 on the nose. Give me the under in this game, and I like Quinnipiac at home. Money line, Quinnipiac. Manhattan at Mount St. Mary's, and I'm going with Mount St. Mary's. Never gonna back Manhattan the rest of the year till next season. Till next season, Manhattan. You gotta just try again next season. You know what I'm saying? Give me Mount St. Mary's at home. Money line. They're laying 10 points. I'll take them in the first half spread. Next up, we got Marist at Siena. Siena's 6-point underdogs, and I'm going with Siena in this one. 2-8. They are hitting that 20% clip. Terrible team. I know who Siena is. Trust me. I know who Siena is. But last time they played this team, it was only a 2-point game. I think they get their revenge in this one. Give me Siena as the underdogs. It's an unpopular opinion. But Marist is terrible. They could lose this game very easily. This is more close to a pick 'em. Give me Siena at home to get the revenge. Wagner at Parlay Dickinson. And I'm going with, my boys. Gotta go with my boys Parlay Dickinson in this one. FDU to get the job done on the money line. Next up, SFA at UTRVG. UTRBGVBBZV. Like, it's too many names, too many letters in their damn name. I keep saying that every video. They might as well give up. Yeah, they just lost this. You might as well just wait till next year. Give me SFA. Man, do they win by 15 though? That's the question. I like the over in this game. Stephen F. Austin, pretty damn good at scoring the basketball. Their defense is top 88, top 90 in the country. The offense, 230. Home, they got a home field advantage for sure in the hundreds. You know what I'm saying? Injuries, they not really doing it much, not much. But the defense is what their damn tail of the take is. UTR, UT, Rio Grande Valley. They putting up 9 points less than the average team. They're 324th in the world. Roster rank is 320. Defense is 281. Offense is 332. They can't keep up with this type of team. Safe SFA at home. I will lay 15. Matter of fact, I will. They've been on a stretch of not covering, even against this same UTRGV team, laying 10 points on the road. They beat them by only 7. So man, maybe they won't cover this. Look how many non-covers they were having. You know what I'm saying? But you must admit the last 4 games at home were against the best teams in the conference: Utah Valley, Cal Baptist, Grand Canyon, and Seattle. Other than that, man, at home, I think RGV is not gonna keep up with these boys. I gotta go with SFA. I will let it spread. I'll probably do first half spread. Kennesaw, that's my dogs right there. Kennesaw. Um, Both of these teams is my boys, man. I fuck with Austin P as well. But like I told people, Austin P is playing 4-on-1. 4-on-5 basketball. They do have Emmanuel Hansel. My boy is pretty good. Don't get him wrong. Don't get it twisted. But when he's out there on the floor, it's basically like 4-on-5 because all he's doing is pretty much passing. He's a facilitator. You know what I'm saying? Every damn game from January 4th, except for 2, have all gone over the total. It's no defense at all whatsoever. Give me the over in this game. That's the strongest play in this one because Kennesaw could put up 80s, 90s. Kennesaw is known for scoring, but their defense is also terrible. I love the over in this game. Give me the over, and I'm going to side with Kennesaw State on the money line. Money line, Kennesaw State, over. Texas, let's go to Tarleton. The Texans, Tarleton Texans at UVU. UVU is laying 3. Give me Tarleton State. Short, sweet, and simple. Utah Valley is a fraud. They're having a bad down year. 3-7 in their last 10. 30% on the money line in their last 10 games. And they're just having a down year. The roster is not there. The coach is not the same from last year. A lot of the transfers left. Tarleton is the much better team. They should not be the underdog. Arizona at Utah. Arizona's 8 in the world. They were number 6, you know what I'm saying? But they got moved back a little bit. Arizona's coming this one as a 6-point favorite against Utah. Utah's Utes, Brandon Carlson and co. They just came off a win against Colorado. At home against Oregon, they won by 3. 5-point win for them against Colorado at home. At home against UCLA, shitted on them. When you did play Arizona, you lost by 19, and it was an over 165. Now we got a spread of 161. I'm going with the over again. No defense will be played from Utah, as we can see what Utah is about on defense. Utah, the Utes, they are ranked 39th in defense. It's pretty overrated, I believe. So if you're allowing 93 points to a team, Arizona, top of the list. Defense is ranked top 10. You know what I'm saying? Some will say that the top 40 is pretty damn good, which it is. But when you're top 10 defense and top 5, like, come on, man. Give me Arizona to lay the number, and I like the over. There's nothing they can do about Arizona scoring. They already gave up 93 to them earlier this year. They're not gonna stop them. Maybe they might not put up 90, but it's gonna at least be 80 something to 80 something, or 80 to 77. I think we get over this total, and I like them Utah Utes to lose the game on the outright. Gotta go with money line Arizona and the over. They went over 165 and then dropped 5 points for no reason. Give me Arizona in that one. Next up, Arizona State at Colorado. Colorado's laying 15. I don't know why. Even though they're at home, 12-0 at the crib. We know what they do at the crib. Colorado, KJ Simpson and Cole. Them boys is real. They did play Arizona and Arizona State. They lost to Arizona State by 3, laying 3. Over 146. It was 149. So it's not too much room for cushion. I like the under in this game. I don't think we get the same amount of fucking firepower from Arizona State. Last game they got a fucking shitted on by Cal. We were on Cal and that one. Cashed out a straight bet. Let's look at this what they did against these boys after they played Colorado. They lost on the road to Washington, lost to UCLA, who's the worst UCLA team we've seen in recent memory. Only beating up on USC since they beat Colorado. I don't think they're ready. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they're ready. I know why Colorado is the favorite, but I gotta go with Arizona State to cover the spread. It's not they're disrespectful for that number right there. Colorado's damn good, but they're not gonna do that by 15 when you already lost by 3 to this. No. Give me Arizona State to cover the spread, Colorado to win. Montana State at Northern Colorado, and I'm going with Northern Colorado. Montana State's a fraud this year. This is a down year for Montana State after that stellar year before that. Now it's looking for a upward trajectory for this team, Northern Colorado. Different teams now is coming up. I would even, if Sacramento State was playing these dudes, I would pick Sacramento State at home. That's just how much of a fraud Montana State has become. Give me Northern Colorado in this one at home, hitting at an 80% clip. And Montana State can't find their footing on the road, and I think they lost to a Division II school. Montana State did, or almost did. Yeah, they did lose. RMG. They lost by 8 points to a Division II school, Rocky Mountain. I'm going to keep bringing that shit up the whole year. You're not going to beat Northern Colorado. You're losing to Division II schools. I don't care what your recent success looks like. Give me Northern Colorado on the money line. Northern Carolina A&T getting 20 at Charleston. And I'm going to have to lay it. I was riding North Carolina A&T for like the last 6 games, man. We lost the last, we went like 3-3 type shit. The last 6. Since this Hampton win, we were riding them, covered the next 2 games, and then they just fell off the map. We were on them against Hampton again, covered for us. Well, they didn't cover, but I had them to win outright. That's all I needed. Yeah, I gotta lay the number with Charleston, man. 8-2 at the crib. North Carolina A&T is the best shot at home. When they're on the road, they're automatic fade. At home, this team is pretty strong. They only lost to these boys, UNC Wilmington, by 1 point. By 6 points at home. Other than that, man, Towson and William Mary did keep it close last game. That was an ugly game. Ugly game for Charleston. But I think they get the job done today, man. I like North Carolina A&T. I do. You know what I'm saying? I really do. But when it comes to these type of teams in the conference, they do wake up for them. Drexel, they woke up twice getting double digits. They didn't cover against Delaware. That's what scares me. Look at this loss. They lost by 18 at Elon. Elon is not anywhere as good as this team. and they couldn't cover against George Mason. Give me College of Charleston, man. Give me College of Charleston. Denver at South Dakota. I'm talking about Southern Dakota. Give me Denver off back though. Short, sweet, and simple. Give me Denver. Denver is not 1-9 in their last 10. Denver's much better. South Dakota's terrible. Down year. This is a wrap for them. They might as well call it a wrap. You know what I'm saying? Get ready for next year. Denver on the money line. Lock. Montana at Northern Arizona. NAU's getting 5 at home to the Grizz. Montana. Montana, 156 in the world right now. They're scoring about 4.5 points over what an average team would. That's pretty good. The offense is top 100 in the world. Great offense, but the defense is where they struggle. The roster rank is 131, top 130, not bad. Kill shots, they got 10, giving up 7. And the home rank is low, so that means the home crowd advantage for Montana is not really much of a factor. With that being said, they coming in the road playing Northern Arizona. 290, damn near 300 offense, top 290 offense, top 270 offense, defense. Home rank is 11. It's not even in the 50s. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's very low. They have no home prowess. Their crowd don't show up, and they're getting twice as many kill shots allowed as they give out. Give me my boys, Montana, to lay the 5 points. I will take the Montana Grizzlies, and I will lay the spread. Nebraska, Omaha, and the North Dakota. North Dakota's hitting at 70% at home, 7-3 on the year. And this is a good year for North Dakota. I mean, it's mediocre, but it's a pretty good year. Nebraska, Omaha, I could say the same thing because Nebraska, Omaha, the last 2 years is an automatic fade. They were the worst ones in the conference. Every time you see this, Nebraska, Omaha, automatic fade. They probably like a 3-4 win team last 2 years. This is a much improved team. Nebraska, Omaha is coming off two huge wins. That Denver win on the road was probably the best one of the year for them in conference. When they played North Dakota as well, they damn near beat them by 20, up 7 at half, and then they just absolutely ran away with it by 11 in the next half. Give me my boys, Nebraska, Omaha, to get the damn sweep. Bring the brooms out. I like Nebraska, Omaha in this one. They already did these boys dirty. Nebraska is not that bad. They're much improved, and they should not be the underdog. I think this is a -2 points for Nebraska. I think they win the game by 2 points. It's going to be a one-possession game, and I think Nebraska comes out on the W side. Give me Nebraska, Omaha on the money line. Oral Roberts at St. Thomas. St. Thomas just took a loss to this Nebraska team, I believe. Yep. And then they beat Kansas City at home. On the road. Oral Roberts coming in this one 11-11. Down year for sure. Still 5th place, though, trying to hang in the thick of things. On a 3-game winning streak. Is these dudes beat Denver, South Dakota State. It's a great win at home. 3 great wins at home right there. You know what I'm saying? Before then, they were on a 3-game losing streak. And when they played this damn South, you know what I'm saying, St. Thomas team, they lost by 11. I got to go with them, St. Thomas, to win the game again. By double digits, by 10 points or more. Give me St. Thomas, I'll lay the 8. Kansas City at North Dakota State. And I'm fading Kansas City all day long, baby. I don't give a fuck if they win, how much they've been winning. I'm fading Kansas City. Give me North Dakota State University. Queens at Lipscomb. I keep lighting this motherfucking and it keep going out. Every time I put it to my lip, it's just. Anyway, let's go with Queens. We were on Queens in the last game, as you can see what they did for us. Got the outright victory. We're fading Bellarmine the whole year. Bellarmine is terrible. I don't know how they were the favorite earlier today. I don't know how, but I faded them again today. Every time we see Bellarmine, you fade them. Queens is 0-12 on the road, though, so that's where we're going to have to cut ties with them. Give me Lipscomb, and I will lay probably, it's going to be like 7.5, I believe. 7, 8, 8.5. Give me Lipscomb later 10 points. Little Rock at Western Illinois, my dogs, the best team in the conference, in my opinion. As you can see, they are second place, though. Lil Rock, aka Little Cock, they not finna fucking step up and hang with these dudes for a full 40 minutes. They're not gonna do it. Give me Western Illinois. I will lay the 2 points all day long. That's a fucking beautiful number. That will be closer to 4 points by tip-off. Tennessee State at Lindenwood. Give me Tennessee State. I'll lay the number. Tennessee Tech at Miss SEMO, and I'm going with Tennessee Tech. SEMO is a better team at home. Southeastern Missouri, 351st in the fucking world, 354th offense, 300 ranked defense. Roster rank is 319. You know what I'm saying? And versus Tennessee Tech. Tennessee Tech 339th, giving up 8 points more than a Division I, scoring 8 points less. The damn roster rank is 332. Both of these teams are horrid. You know what I'm saying? Offense and defense is in the 320s, top 330. Terrible, terrible, terrible. No defense allowed in this game. Coming to that gym, you better not bring no defense. Give me the over. I don't know why this is not in the 140s. We're getting in the 140s. Give me the over. It's no defense. Who's going to stop who? Give me Tennessee Tech as the slight road favorite for a reason. They're a road favorite for a reason. Give me Tennessee Tech. Money line and the over. I like the over the best, but I'm not touching that game anyway. EIU at Southern Indiana. The Indianimals, and I'm going with EIU all day long. Southern Indiana should not be the favorite. I don't care how bad EIU is. EIU's winning that game all day long. Give me EIU on the money line. SIU Edwardsville at Moorhead. Moorhead is coming in this one 10-0 at the crib, and I'm fading SIU because they're 1-8 on the road. I'm not looking to back no SIU Edwardsville against a good Moorhead team. Moorhead's laying 11. Give me Moorhead, lay the spread. Sacramento State, who's 1-10 on the road, they've been fucking winning no games, you know what I'm saying? But they've been keeping them all very close, though. Very close. 3 points, 7 points. They didn't keep that one close against Idaho, the worst team in the conference. But you covering 3. You barely lost to the best team in the conference, but you're losing by 15, 16 to the worst team. That's what you can expect. When I fucking faded them with Kansas City, this is where it all stemmed from, where I fade Kansas City every game because this team beat KC, and you see how bad they are. Kansas City is much better than Sacramento State, and Kansas City still lost the game somehow. Only thing I needed, and that's what the fuck Kansas City did. So we fading the rules for the rest of the season. But to come back into reality, they beat Weber State at home, beat Idaho State, lost by 2 here. They barely losing by double digits, you know what I'm saying? Idaho State's laying 6 at home. After already losing to this team by 2, now they're laying 6. They beat Idaho, the worst team, by only 5. Beat Weber State by 10. Weber State's having a terrible year. I gotta go with my boys Sacramento State in this one, plus the 5. Cover the spread of Sacramento State. Florida Atlantic at UAB, and I'm going with Florida Atlantic. The over is damn near 160, 157 officially right now. Dropped a point. UAB's coming this one looking good, man. They've been looking good lately. Only lost to SMU by 3, but they were running their ass the whole game. We were on UAB in that game. They beat North Texas, beat Memphis. FAU did do their ass in by 13, over 153. FAU, since they beat these boys, they've been on a winning streak. Lost to Charlotte only by 2, and that's the only loss in the conference. It was by 2 points. As you can see, they're not covering these big spreads, though. The last 3 games, they were 15 or more point favorites. They've lost the spread, but they did cover last game against Tulsa. Other than that, I got to go with my boys. UAB. I like FAU to win the game, though, but I think UAB wins it. I mean, covers the spread by at least 5. I might buy this up to at least like 9 or 10 points. I think UAB could cover 10 points for sure. It's a little bit risky with the 5, though, but give me UAB to cover, FAU to win. Portland State at Weber State. Portland State, and I'm going with Portland State. I know Portland State's been on a losing streak. Look at this damn conference play. Lose. They beat Weber by 3 already after being up damn near 20-something in the first half. You know what I'm saying? They were up fucking 16 by halftime. And now they're the 9-point underdogs because they lost this game by 13. That's all they did. You know what I'm saying? Like, when they go on the road, they did lose by 29. They did. They lost by 20, 19 to these NAU goofies. No, that's not good. That's not a good look at all. Weber State is pretty better at home, but they lost by 10 to Idaho State, who's not better than Portland. Lost to Sacramento State as well. And they beat a San Diego State team who's having a down year by 2. Give me Portland State to cover the 9. That's a lock. But I got Portland State on the money line. Fullerton at UC Davis. UC Davis, I got them boys at home. Give me UC Davis on the money line. Short, sweet, simple. Fullerton is not it. Fullerton's too inconsistent. They're damn near like they probably, I would compare them to the NBA team of like the Charlotte Hornets. Like they got talent, but they'll do it one night. Like let me show y'all what I mean. Fullerton will come out here one night and do their thing against this team right here, Santa Barbara. They'll come out there and beat Santa Barbara as a 7-point underdog. And then they'll go to their house and play a less inferior an opponent of a Hawaii team, and you lose by 8 at your house. You know what I'm saying? It's too inconsistent. You can't gauge this type of team. Give me UC Davis to get the sweep. They already beat them by 2. Give me UC Davis at home. Southern Illinois at Utah Tech. I mean, damn, why do I keep saying SIU? SIU just did something good for us. We gonna ride SIU. They telling us something, telling me to say SIU. But Southern Utah, SUU, is laying 2 on the road at Utah Tech, and I'm laying the points with Utah Tech. I'm catching the points with Utah Tech as a home underdog. Southern Utah's been looking good, man. They've been looking good. and two in their last two in their last five. But this Utah Tech, they did beat them by 10 points. You know what I'm saying? Covered the spread, covered by 6. Southern U was only up by 3 though at half. That's what concerns me. As you can see, they pulled away in the second half, and the second half is a home team's half. When you're only up by 3 points at halftime in the first half, I think the revenge angle is very live and able to happen. As I only see y'all only pull it off in the second half when you get the crowd and the refs involved because you're at home. You know what I'm saying? I think Utah Tech gets his revenge. Give me Utah Tech. Cal State Baptist at UC Riverside. I'm going with UC Riverside in this one. UC Riverside is the better team. Give me UC Riverside on the money line. Next up, we got UC Irvin at UC Santa Barbara. Santa Barbara coming this one the underdogs. UC Irvin, 17-6. It's a good game right here. UC Santa Barbara's gonna wake up for this one. This is the first meeting too. I gotta go with my boys UC Irvin. UC Irvin to get the job done on the money line. Abilene Christian at Seattle U, and I'm going with Seattle U at home. Give me Seattle U at home, but I think Abilene Christian might cover that spread. It's too many points, but give me Seattle U. Cal Poly at CSUN. I'm going with fucking CSUN. Cal Poly's just that bad, 4-19. And I know CSUN is terrible. They're a fraud team, fucking frauds. Super fraudulent team this is, but they can't get worse than Cal Poly. Give me CSUN or pass. Washington State. That boy nice over there in Washington State, boy. They got a good program in football and basketball. Oregon State, can't say the same thing. The Beavers lost their quarterback. Man, they just been on a downward slope this damn in conference play as well. Lost by 7 to these dudes on the road. Lost by the other Washington. They beat Arizona by 3, luckily, as an 18.5-point underdog. I remember that game, too. And then they just went back to falling short like they usually do. 9-point underdogs. I think they might wake up for this one. Washington State is a team that's probably able to allow these dudes to wake up. Like you see they did that against Cal. I think Oregon State has what it takes to win this game. Give me Oregon State to pull off a Arizona-esque like game. Give me Oregon State plus the 9 for sure, but I'm gonna sprinkle some on that money line. Next up, Washington at Oregon, and I'm going with Oregon in this one. Washington is pretty good, but they're only good at home, and they're just subpar at that. Oregon is way better. Folly Dante's been back in the lineup healthy. As you can see where Oregon's ranking, 65 in the nation. Defense is top at 90. Offense top 40. Home rank is not in the triple digits, but it's 92. As you can see, the home rank don't mean nothing for the last game we talked about, Oregon State. They don't have a home prowess because, you know what I'm saying, they're not winning home games either. You know what I'm saying? They're that bad. So this is what the home rank means. So Oregon does have a hostile environment, and they got more kill shots than they're allowing. Oregon will win the game. Boy, Washington is terrible on the road. They're 2-4. Washington is top 70 in the world. Defense, top 70. Roster ranking 50, top 50. Oregon's roster ranks top 44, so it's still better. I got to go with Oregon at home. Maybe it's too many points, though, but Oregon on the money line. UT Arlington, Cal Baptist. Give me Cal Baptist. Late of 3 points. Lead at 3 in the front. That shit might drop to 3. I think UT Arlington is they're gonna scare the books into thinking they're gonna keep it close. They only lost by 6 to them Grand Canyon. I think this is gonna drop closer to the. Yeah, wait till tip off to play this one if you're on Cal Baptist. This will drop in UT Arlington's favor. Give me Cal Baptist later 3. That's when you want to catch it at 3. San Fran laying 10 at Pepperdine. Lay it. Pepperdine. Pepperdine's career is over. Their season is over. Give me San Fran to blow them boys out. And last game on the slate, Hawaii's a point underdog against one of the hottest teams in college right now, San Diego. UC San Diego, second in the Big West. Give me UC San Diego to end the night off right. They played this team already. Hawaii lost the game outright, 6-point loss. And it was under the spread. I got to go with the under again. This might not get out the 60s. Give me the under and give me my boy San Diego to win. That's how we going to end the slate off. I'm going to give y'all 3 locks. Comment your 3 picks. Your 3 locks of the day. If we both go 3-0, I'm going to cash out you $20. Must be subscribed and comment sweep under your 3 picks. I think the first lock I'm going to go with. Damn, there's so many on the board. So many locks on the board. So many locks on the board. I got to go with Western Illinois. Leathernecks. Give me Western Illinois. Give me Portland State +9. And I'm going to damn near pick Tarleton, man. I like what I seen from Tarleton State. Yeah, give me Tarleton State as my 3rd lock. And if you want an honorable mention or maybe a 4-leg, I got to put Drexel in that mix too. Give me Drexel plus the 3.5 as the 4th lock. Let's sweep the books. Let's go 4-0. Let's keep on smashing these dudes, beating the odds. And it's your boy, yo. Till next time, boys.